Nights like these drive men insane.
Let's get straight into this, bro.
Something's
Cause
coming.
we're already in it.
Wants a piece of me. There'll be hell to pay.
Go back to the pit you squirmed from, Hellspawn.
Make me.
If you care, it's nothing personal. Vengeance calls.
Oh my god. B.
Sloppy.
Oh, okay.
Like a
Okay, I see you.
Earned your damnation.
Got my money on this. For some reason got cut. Oh my god, are you serious? No!
Welcome to hell. I'll be damned. Yes, you will. The vestments of the holy cannot disguise your wickedness. God forbid. Al Simmons, your sins are innumerable. I am here to wreak vengeance upon your soul. I eat sin for breakfast. Have a taste of your own goddamn medicine.
Oh! You messed up.
Lies. He's the Prince of Lies. Wait, I'm an innocent.
How do you do that? How does that work?
It's like you said, nothing personal, asshole.
Gosh.
KO! God damn! Literally. This was a nail-biter of a battle that pitted Ghost Rider's immeasurable power against Spawn's skill and versatility. Let's break this down into 4 categories.
First up, power. Divine Spawn could match God and Satan, who could create universes. Similar in scale to Ghost Rider's bouts with a lot of the powerhouses in Marvel.
But Zarathos was different. Remember, his power can match that of Mephisto and Galactus, who can threaten all of Marvel's infinite cosmic reality, far greater than any cosmos Spawn has ever affected. Even though Spawn's battled and defeated Satan in more recent comics, implying he's retained a level of power similar to his divine form, he couldn't match Zarathos in power alone.
Ghost Rider may take power, but remember, Johnny actively resists Zarathos' influence, so Spawn may have had time in the fight to learn and adapt to Ghost Rider before he went full Blue Fury.
And Spawn definitely had the edge in skill. He spent decades in military combat and is a master martial artist, whereas Johnny more so relies on his invincibility.
The ultimate dream power for a stuntman. Even with his crazy powers, Ghost Rider was a lot more direct than Spawn, pretty much entirely focused on attacking the soul.
Which doesn't bode well for his versatility. Spawn can stop time, manipulate matter, turn intangible, control minds, warp reality. The Ghost Rider had a much more limited arsenal by comparison. Spawn had a huge advantage in this category.
Though with his invincibility, way greater power, and the ability to scorch your soul to nothing, Ghost Rider could score the win through brute force, right?
Not exactly. The last piece of the puzzle is their resistances. Basically, who was harder to kill. Spawn's constant mainlining of humanity's collective sin and pain meant he could survive attacks on his soul, including the penance stare, just like he resisted a very similar attack from Urizen.
Best of all, remember the time he rewrote reality to undo his own inexistence?
There was nothing the Ghost Rider could do to overpower that. And that time with the lance wasn't planned, it was purely instinctual. He could replicate it any time he wanted, like in his fight with God and Satan.
So how do you put Spawn down for good? Well, you can't. At least Johnny and Zarathos couldn't.
Unlike how Ghost Rider's soul has been vulnerable to attack before, like when Danny used the penance stare to depower Johnny.
This sort of thing actually happens a lot, even in recent comics. The whole reason Johnny and Zarathos are bonded in the first place is because Zarathos' soul was manipulated by Mephisto.
And not only does Spawn have plenty of experience manipulating souls, he can replicate the effect of the penance stare itself.
And just think about that. A penance stare on Zarathos would mean he's feeling the pain from every penance stare that he's ever done. A penance squared.
The damnation stare, on the other hand, actively helped Spawn, sending him to hell where he gets a literal infinite power boost.
And it wasn't just Spawn's soul powers that had spelled trouble. He had other ways to bypass Ghost Rider's immortality too, like transmutation, rewriting reality, or just straight up stealing his powers, which has worked on multiple Ghost Riders in the past.
Giving Spawn the final edge. Zarathos was almost unbeatable, a massive power advantage, soul destruction, immortality, but Spawn could counter everything thrown at him, and was too unkillable for Zarathos' strength advantage to matter in the long run against his crazier abilities.
That was one hell of a fight, and at least Johnny went out in a blaze of glory.
The winner is Spawn.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video guys. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all those post notifications so you never miss a video of my bangers. And guys, I will be doing another one of Ghost Rider versus Spawn, Marvel versus Image Comics Death Battle. But this is only part 1. Part 2 might be coming out soon, so keep on a lookout. And go. You guys can watch all your guys' videos, but just keep a lookout on my videos, and you will see what happens. But guys, there is one of this Shigaragi versus Mahito video. If you want to watch that, go ahead and comment. I want to see it. I want my whole I want those comments full. I want it to the max. But guys, I see you guys later. Y'all did you think Death Battle? If you're watching this, bro, send me that freaking song, and I'll see you guys out.